Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. This is Fingerpick Any Song Part 2 on the guitar. For the principal tab chart featured in this video, be sure to check out my Patreon page. This is Part 2, so go back and visit Part 1 because we talk about the root note and it's very foundational with basic patterns if you need a place to start. I'll be using C, G, F, and A minor chords because they focus on strings 4, 5, and 6, where normally the root of a caged chord or movable bar chord can be found. So first I'm going to hold a C chord, like this, and my thumb is going to be assigned to the A string and the D string. Pointer finger, G string, middle finger, B string, and then ring finger, E string. So I have thumb, thumb, pointer, middle, E string, ring finger. Do you see that? Let's try that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Try again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now if you look at the tablature or the notation, you see that I have an A minor. And you can see that I've taken my ring finger and I have just tucked it underneath my middle finger right here. So now I can use that same finger picking pattern and I've changed basically my chords, but I'm using the same strings. Okay, so we have our A minor. Let's try it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We have G. You can play it this way. I've seen it done this way. I'm going to play it this way. You choose your own adventure. Doesn't matter to me. My thumb is going to be plucking the E string. Then it's going to bounce down to the D string. I'm skipping the A string because I've seen a lot of other songs skip that A string when they're plucking, and it'll just help your muscle memory to skip that string, okay? Or just be able to learn that skip. So I have thumb, thumb, pointer, middle, ring finger. And my pointer, middle, and ring finger are assigned to the same strings as the previous pattern. So I have thumb, thumb, pointer, middle, ring, and 4, and. For the F chord, my root note has changed, so you see that my thumb now is going to be placed on the D string. 3rd fret of the D string is an F note. But instead of bouncing back and forth, what I'm going to do is that my thumb is going to pluck the D string, then my pointer finger, the G string, then my thumb will pluck that D string again because I've run out of space. My thumb can't go thumb, thumb, unless I'm playing my F this way. But then my root note that I'd be playing, it wouldn't be an F, it would be a C. Yeah, so that's why I chose what I chose. Okay, so it'd be thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, ring, finger. And here we go. Thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, ring, finger. All right, let's try that exercise together. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A minor. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and G chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 F chord and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, the next exercise is very similar to the previous one, but it just adds something extra if you're ready for it. I'm going to be using my pointer, middle, and my ring fingers more on this exercise than the previous one. So I'm going to start off like I started in the previous exercise. Thumb on the A string, thumb on the D string, pointer, middle, ring finger. Now I'm going to pluck the B string again, then G string, and then the B string again. So I have 1 and 2 and 3, and 4, and. So there's less space in between the measures, so you really have to think ahead of what's going to come next. So let's try that again. We have C chord, thumb, thumb, pointer, middle, ring, middle, pointer, middle. Next one, A minor, same pattern. Thumb, thumb, pointer, middle, ring, middle, pointer, middle. G string, almost the same thing. Now we're on the E string. Our thumb's going to start plucking the E string. Thumb, thumb, pointer, middle, ring, middle, pointer, middle. F, slightly different. Thumb is going to move to the D string. Thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, ring, middle, pointer, middle. All right, let's give it a try. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Hopefully you can start to hear a few things that are a bit familiar. I mean, if this finger picking pattern were in 6/8, yeah, do you hear that? That's Hallelujah. All the good times I find myself longing for change. The exercise that I made should sound really similar to Shallow. I have a tutorial for that one. I'm going to put that in the cards above and the description box below, so that if you're looking for something intermediate or just trying to find something to build your skills in order to be able to play that song, that exercise is really going to help you. This next one, we are going to be plucking 2 strings at once, and then the rest of our fingers are going to be filling in. So again, we have our C chord. Our thumb is still going to start on that A string, but our middle finger is going to pluck the B string as well. So I'm plucking the A string and the B string at the same time. Now my thumb and my pointer are going to fill in the gaps. So my thumb is going to pluck that D string, and the pointer finger the G string. So I have together, thumb, pointer. Let's try that again. Together, thumb, pointer. Now my thumb bounces back to that A string. Okay, let's try that. Together, thumb, pointer, thumb. To complete the pattern, we have B string, and then my thumb bounces down to the D string, and my pointer finger will pluck the G string. So it will be together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer. Let's try that again. Together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer. So you see I'm not even using the ring finger at all. Okay, so let's try that again. Together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer, together, thumb, pointer, thumb. Now we have that A minor, same finger picking pattern. Together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer, together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer. We have our G string. I'm still going to be plucking the B string with that middle finger, but my thumb moves to the E string. Together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer. Now, do you see that these fingers, they play the same strings as the other chords? So the C chord, the A chord, it's just our thumb may have a little bit more space to traverse. That's all. So I have my G chord. Together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer, F chord. Now my middle finger is now going to pluck the E string rather than the B string. And then ring finger, 3rd fret. Together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer, together, thumb, pointer, thumb, middle, thumb, pointer. Let's try that exercise together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A minor. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That is a very similar finger picking pattern to Dust in the Wind, also to Landslide. Yeah, I almost forgot about it. I almost forgot what the title of the song was. But hopefully you can start to hear some familiar songs as you're playing these finger picking patterns. Because like I said before at the beginning of the video, a lot of these patterns are very, very similar or very foundational to learning them, so that you can learn another song. So it should sound pretty familiar. If there are other songs that you heard as you were going through these exercises or as I was going through these exercises, leave that in the comments section below. I really would like to know, like, oh, that sounds like this, or this sounds like this. It just may be different chords, but it has a similar finger picking pattern. I would really like to know that. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yep, if you want more guitar or ukulele voice lessons, I will put that in the cards all around me. Don't forget to check those out, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.